Mike, we're starting off quite a bit cooler this week.
Yeah, just a little. A lot of places were about 40 degrees warmer at the end of last week, but high pressure now over most of the middle of the country, as you can see. That's going to basically dominate most of the coming week. The cold front up and down the East Coast is going to continue to move offshore and down through Florida. That'll take most of the rain with it, as you can see, as we head through the rest of the day. Area of low pressure in the southwestern part of the country really won't be any big deal. Another weak cool front coming into the Pacific Northwest. This one doesn't have nearly as much moisture, but there will be some rain and mountain snows in the northwest, and of course rain close to the shore, but I'd call it more scattered showers in this case. You can see the high pressure systems aren't moving very quickly even as we head through tonight. A few clouds in the middle of them, but all in all, we're just talking some most areas are going to be clear and cold with these situations. Next cold front will start to come into the plains then as we head through tomorrow afternoon, maybe a bit of rain and snow along that cold front. But again, that doesn't have a whole lot of moisture. Anytime you see high pressure dominating the southern Mississippi Valley, that kind of cuts off that Gulf moisture just a little bit. There's a precipitation estimate over the past 24 hours, and you can see central Appalachians continue to get some moisture, and that will head on offshore. And you can see out west a little bit of moisture is coming into the Pacific Northwest as well. Some of that's going to be in the form of snow. Obviously, the higher elevations continue to get some snow out of this system. Adding on the next 24 hours, we'll see a little bit in some of the lake effect areas as well, but not a lot. We're not talking a lot of snow out of those, but some of the northern portions of Michigan may get a couple, 3 inches of snow, especially on the high ground. Let's check out temperatures then, and you can see high temperatures today a lot chillier than they were 3 or 4 days ago. 50s for highs all the way down to the Gulf Coast in New Orleans. Still 75 ahead of the front though in Jacksonville. It does turn colder there in most of Florida. You can see highs only in the 30s and 40s, Great Lakes and most of the Northeast, even down to the Ohio River Valley. Lows tonight, a good chunk of the country you can see going to be teens and 20s. 30s all the way down into northern Dixie. And taking a look at the longer range, you can see the trough kind of weakens a little bit as we head through the end of the week, but still on the chilly side in the Great Lakes. A little bit of a warm up, but not major. We're not looking at a big trough coming in. You can kind of see a little bit of a split flow develops by the early part of next week. That just kind of keeps the chilly air in most areas. That's a look across the country. Now let's take a look at some local forecasts. For Stockton, California today, a mix of sun and clouds. Afternoon high just 67 degrees. Paducah, Kentucky, sunny but chilly. High only 50. And we'll go to Bath, Maine. Cloudy and breezy. There'll be some rain at times. High temperature around 55.